morning. Welcome into Mindful Movement. I am Denise. I'm a fitness trainer. I like to encourage people to just get up and move, especially if you have physical limitations. That's what your body craves. Your body wants to move. It may hurt now, but hopefully it helps you later. We are going to go over the reverse lunge today. The muscles worked for the reverse lunge are your glutes, your quads, and your core. In some instances, you may feel this in your calves as well, so just keep that in mind. Common mistakes that people make with these is your knee positioning. You want to make sure that when you go down into a lunge, that your knee is in line with your ankle. You do not want to push past your toes. You want to keep it nice and comfortable. Your core, your tummy, you want to keep from leaning forward or leaning backwards as you do these. You don't want to arch that back and you don't want to curve that back when you're doing these. So the reverse lunge, you're going to start in a standing position, hip width apart, and I am going to take my real sweet time with this because I have to decide which leg wants to work today. All right, so we're going to go backwards. See how my toe is up in the back? I'm going to move a little bit forward. You want that front foot because your front foot is the one that you're going to be working. That leg is the one you're going to be pushing off of, and then you're going to be pushing with that back leg. That's where that glute activation comes in. So you're going to go back like this, and then you're going to go down. See how my knee is nice and curved here? My ankle and my knee are even. I'm not pushing forward, and my back is nice and straight. And then I'm going to push. So it's like you're pushing your feet into the floor to push you back up to straight. I'm going to show you again. This time it's going to be a little bit faster. Let me move. Let's go this way. There we go. All right. So again, we're going to put that foot back nice and down. See how my body's nice and straight? And then you just come right back up, just like that. Down here. I'm going to switch sides. This time I'm going to show you the modification holding the wall, because with this one, I do need to hold the wall just to help with my balance. And I'm not laying over on the wall. I'm just touching my fingers to the wall to give me a little bit of stability as I do it. So I'm going to step back, down, see how my body is still nice and straight, and then push and back up. And back up. A way to modify this one is as you're doing this, when you go back, we're going to go to this wall now. So this leg is going to go back right here. So to make it a little bit more of a modification, you do a shallow lunge. So when you go back, instead of dropping that knee all the way down, you're going to drop that knee and stop, and then come back up. The supportive lunge, of course, you touch your hand on the wall. You can use a chair to do this exercise. These are all modifications to make it a little more simple. If you have limitations in your lower body and you want to be able to do this exercise. Another way to do this is to do the step back and only go down lightly, just like this. I'm still getting the quad activation. I'm still getting the glute activation in the opposite leg, but neither leg is leaving the floor. Another way to do this, it's still working the same way. You're just putting a little bit less pressure on the rest of your body to stay like this. You can do this one as a alternating or a single leg. So if you're doing an alternating, I am going to hold the wall here because this one does get me a little off balance. So down. So that would be an alternating. With alternating like that, you do get a little bit more of a cardio. If you have any questions about the reverse lunge, now is the time, and I will answer them as best as I can. Remember, always focus on those movements. If they don't work the first time, don't get frustrated with it. Take it slow. We are doing the dead bug on Friday. If you haven't signed up for my newsletter, go to my website and sign up for my newsletter, and then you get this and it takes you straight to everything that we've discussed. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.